to other places before?
No,
In the property?
no,
So straight from Nairobi?
no.
You came from
From Russia.
Russia?
Oh my
Oh,
God!
much
You just
better.
landed?
So this is your first game drive.
Yes.
So we'll make it one of the best.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll
super.
try our best. Yeah, for them they have an experience.
We've been, yeah.
Yeah,
This is the
yes.
I mean, well, in giraffe manor, you don't do game drive.
Yeah, you don't just
It's the giraffe
just the giraffe and kissing
and
them.
Pumbaa.
And the Pumbaa, yeah. Yeah, the Pumbas are so nice because they pick what is dropped by the giraffe. They just walk and pick. Yeah.
Okay.
And they are so used to people. Here they are a little bit shy. Sometimes you might see them just running away. Yeah, but they are so nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you going to other property from
Yes.
here?
From
Here. Are you going to other place?
no.
Just
In our place, yes.
yes. In Safari correction?
Yes.
Yes.
It's my first.
Okay, okay. So welcome. Yeah.
Thanks.
So we'll just drive in case of any question. Just
Okay,
ask.
well,
Feel free
just
to ask.
scream.
In case you see something that I have not spotted, this is the first spotter. And tell me stop. We have seen something.
Okay.
Yeah, my guy have good
alright.
brakes. Yeah. So 20, which means let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Sure.
20.
So these are the ostriches. I'm sure you saw the ostrich maybe in
Yes, we
Samburu.
saw it yesterday.
And those are different from this one.
Oh.
Can you notice the different? The color of the legs, color of the neck. The one in Samburu, they have blue neck, blue legs. So the one in Samburu, they call them the Somali ostrich. But this one is the common ostrich or the Maasai ostrich, which have got like pink neck and legs. And during the breeding plumage, it's more pink for the boys, because boys more attract the females than females attracting the boys. So with the animals, it's different, not like in human. Dark one, the one with dark feathers, those are boys. The one with the gray, those are females. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the most qualified female or hen is the one who sit on the eggs. So they don't turn between the females. They just lay the eggs together, and one female will be staying on the eggs, but during the daytime, because the female one is gray, and during the gray time, and the daytime you can see the grass on this side is more gray, so it's good for. Him so easily during the night. Yeah. Yes. And also by having that dark coat, dark feathers, during the daytime they absorb a lot of heat. So when they sit on the eggs during the night, they have a lot of heat. Yeah. So they have a lot of warmth in their body to keep the eggs warm. Yeah. Yeah. And normally with ostrich they feed on small seeds, they go for plants. And sometimes you can see them swallowing some rocks. As you can see, the rocks going. And the eggs, the rocks normally go to the crop. They have a crop here which holds the food, and the rocks normally go for breeding the seed and the breaking down the food.
So they don't get hurt even if they swallow the rock?
No problem. They just swallow not very big one, but medium size.
Smaller one.
Yes, that can be able to help them when they are crushing the food on the crop. Yeah. Just like chickens, when you have small chickens at home, you'll see them picking small stones. And when you slaughter them, when you open the crop, you normally get some small rocks inside, which are very useful for breaking down the food. Yeah. And in many cases, when it is too hot, you'll see them waving their wings like this. Because their feathers are like wool, they are very warm. They keep them very warm. When they are trying to saturate the air within their body to make the. And sometimes you'll see the boys or the female doing the same, just for attracting either one of them. Like the boy tries to attract the female, and the female tries. They sing, they perform a dance. Yeah. And then behind there are small antelopes. Those are the Thompson gazelles, which they make good food for the cheetah. Yeah, that is one of the main food for cheetah. Yes, and the main reason because they are usually in open area like this, and cheetah normally like hunting on this kind of open plain because they normally go for speed.
Yeah, they're very fast.
Yeah, very fast.
They're the fastest.
Yeah, so they cannot be able to run very fast like in those big bushy areas. So in this open area, they can be able to
Easier for
perform.
them
Yeah.
to kill. to
Yes.
get-
Yes. Sure.
Do you also have camels here?
No.
No.
No. But with the Maasai people have a lot of cows, but goats.
Так, я поменьше сделала качество. Если будет сильно лагать, мы офнем стрим. Я запишу самые топ-моменты. Вот.
And donkeys.
И все. В общем, мы посмотрели страусов, и нам рассказывали про страусов. Вот. И я половину не поняла. Я знаю только, что-то они там чем-то отличаются, мальчика с девочкой. Вот. Мы едем по Африке, и это сказали самое будет крутое мое. Самое крутое, что я увижу. Вот. Удивительно, что тут все равно появляется 4. Ух ты, смотрите, какое стадо. А вы ничего не видите. Те кто? Сейчас становится.
So up there is a different kind of antelopes which you haven't seen before. These are only found around Masai Mara, and when you go to the Serengeti on the other side.
So what kind of
Antelope?
antelope?
We
are
call
they?
them topi. T-O-P-I. Topi.
Because
yes.
I know they have the impala, the gazelle.
Yes, the gazelle.
Do you also have that?
Yes,
here?
we do.
Okay.
So we have advantage of having more.
Oh.
Yeah,
why is
like
it?
the topi, we have the wildebeest, we have the hartebeest. I'm
Okay.
sure you see all of them.
Yeah.
So
Кого
with this
замутить
one,
могу?
they are different from the others because of the blue markings on their legs, like blue
Blue.
patterns. When we go closer, you'll see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have the zebras. I'm sure you saw them before.
But that's the common zebra.
That is the
right?
common, yeah.
So only the gravy seeds.
Sorry?
The gravy.
Yes, gravy, you find them on the northern part,
Okay.
in dry and hot area.
Yeah.
They are more adapted to that kind of area. But with this one, they are common in many places. Yeah. And they make good food for the lions.
Oh, the lions.
Yes,
like
the
that.
lion, when the lions comes to them, they are like having a good pizza. Good food. Yeah. And normally with zebras, I'm sure you have seen they have different kind of, they have stripes,
Yes.
Yes.
black and white.
Yes.
They are very important. One, because if they are together like a group and the lion want to attack them,
А чё
when
мне
they start
боятся самолета?
running together, they make confusion. So it's so hard for the lion to get one out of the group
Okay.
because they look like a big animal
Yes.
running.
It creates
Confusion.
Like a illusion.
Yeah. And then when it is too hot, the white stripes will reflect the heat.
Mm.
And then when it is cold, the black stripes will absorb, will attract the heat to the body. So they are able to regulate the body temperature by the stripes. And they say the zebra stripes are different from each other, like our fingerprints.
Mhm.
So if you want to know
No
the
two
zebra,
are
take
ever
a
alike.
picture and then you can know by the stripes. Different. Just like this one. When you do like this, it's
Same thing.
different. Yeah. And then with the gravy zebra, they don't have the stripes under the belly. With this one, they have the stripes going under the belly. And these are more like a donkey. And the gravy are more like a horse.
Yes.
So
The
when
ears
we,
are different.
yes. So what we call them in Swahili we call them punda milia. If I translate direct to English, striped donkey.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a donkey with stripes. Yeah.
Oh, even their size
Yeah.
now. It's like
Yes.
donkey.
Hello guys. Hakuna Matata. Чё лагает?
And if you check there on the rocks, there are some few mongoose running up on the rocks. Can you see small animals running? If we drive a little bit, you see them.
Придержит. Блин, не держитесь. О, вон они бегут, мангусты, смотрите. Вы все равно ни хрена не видите, да? Ага. Видите мангусты? Вон они.
What are they called?
The padded mongoose. Yes. They behave like, have you seen the Lion King?
Yes.
They behave like the meerkat. How they stand like this. But these are
Они их
different ones.
называют мангусты, а это сурикаты.
Oh, yeah, iba nga yun. I thought at first it was a hyrax.
Oh,
It's not, huh?
no. Oh, can you see them
Oh,
running
yeah,
now?
different the way they
Yeah.
move.
Can you see?
Oh, wow.
Very social.
They're like small
Они
dinosaurs.
так круг делают.
They say, "Kruk, kruk, 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 kruk,
Ага.
kruk, kruk." And they usually have alpha male who control the group. Yeah.
Like
And they
one big
normally
box.
have like territory. And they put their scent.
О, зебры, кажется. Я вижу зебры.
And then you can see those antelopes, those are different ones. These are called the hartebeest, the Cox hartebeest. The one up there, you can see them with big horns. And they say the horns look like a heart shape,
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. And they normally have the front legs are a little bit high compared to the hind legs. and they have a slope like a hyena. And they normally say when you come across the animals with the front legs that are so big, it means they have big lungs, which can be able to hold a lot of oxygen. So they are good for running very long distance, just like Kenyans are good on marathon. So the wildebeest, the hartebeest are good on running long distance without getting tired so easily. Yeah. Poa. Yeah. In Laikipia, they have another one called the Jackson hartebeest. But in Masai Mara and many other places in Kenya, we have this one, which is more common, the Cox hartebeest. Yeah. Did you went for horse riding, Soria?
No.
Okay. If you went, you might see one that look like this one, but the horns are different. Yeah, they Laikipia. They are endemic to Laikipia, called the Jackson. Yeah. So ready?
Ready? Классно, да? Это не картинка стала, это я вас поставила и убиралась так. Там сзади меня пара едет. Ее зовут Мими, а его зовут Марио. Ой, это же смотрите, зебра. Блин, не тряси, я зебру хочу посмотреть. Зебры. Это зебры. Вау, я увидела зебру настоящую. Я увидела настоящую. Да, это из игры Супер Марио, но он что-то не очень похож прям. Hello, Корса, hello, Акрин, hello, Кэтис, hello, Сережа. Блин, надо вам опять бухалку одеть, вчера я потеряла, сдувает. Я не понимаю, как в Африке есть интернет. Ну, олени всякие. Ой. Вау. Ух ты! Стойте! Вау! Ух ты! Thanks.
With those ones and the one that ran down here, we call them impara. And then the ones that are sitting up there, we call them the water bug. Those are the water bug, and we have just ignore them because of that bad smell. And that fluid helps them when they swim, like they swim in the water or they are very close to the water and then they go to the other side. They don't contaminate water. The water will just be running down. Like when you put a lot of oil on your hair and then you put water will just be going down. And in case of any threat, the water bugs are good swimmers. So they swim in the water to run away from the lions or any predator or any threat. When he spot any He goes to a group of boys. He joined them. And in one point, sometimes you can see even a group of boys of more than 20, even 30 in one area. And in a group of females, they can be 10, 20, but just there for a short time. Yeah. So it is so interesting. And they are clever, they know way. But the weak ones will never win. And that is why they say only 40% are able to win a group of females. 60% of the boys, they always stay in a group of boys, in a bachelor herd. Yeah. And their biggest threat is, one is the leopard, because with the impala, they are mixed feeders. They can be on grass, feeding on grass, and also they can be on these small shrubs, feeding in the bushes, where it's so easy for the leopard to hide and capture one of them. Yeah. And also sometimes cheetahs, if they get opportunity, they normally go for them. But with the impalas also, they are very good on speed. And they can jump about 3 meters high. Yeah, so they are also good. They are flexible. They can be able to run away and be able to run. So sometimes, not all the time the predators will get them. Sometimes they run. And for the small babies, they are vulnerable to jackals. Jackals can kill the small babies. Cheetahs also can go for the young ones. And sometimes even the big eagles, like we have the big eagles, like the African big eagle. Yeah.
Big eagle.
Yeah, there are some eagles that are so big. The martial eagle, African crowned eagle, they can go for the young ones.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So the babies are also vulnerable. And then up there you can see another eagle.
Oh,
With a very small tail. We call it the batra eagle. It's the eagle with the shortest tail. And sometimes they go like acrobatic way because they don't have that big tail for keeping the balance. Yeah. So, twende. Beautiful.
Блин, они так близко.
And when they are fighting for the harem, for a group of females, they really fight so hard. For sometimes they kill each other with their horns. They can stab the other boy and then the other boy can die. Sometimes they break their horns, sometimes they damage their brain and you see one of them die. So it's not easy, it's a big, big fight. Yeah.
Сейчас не должно дуть.
That bird there is the black-headed heron behind there. And then you have 2 Egyptian geese here. Or the goose, yeah. And they are usually in pairs.
хищники же должны быть, а мы в такой машине открытой. У него где-то есть оружие. А смотрите еще, что у меня есть. Водичка для Алисы. Ой, маленькие, смотрите. Лизу, такие маленькие.
So this is the Reja's post. for security.
Ranger
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So the people taking care of the airstrip.
Для хищника турист. Нас, ну, там один типа либо гид или охранник, не знаю, кто это. Сейчас меньше дует.
You can see from a distance, there's a group of elephants down there. Those are our elephants, the big ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When it gets hot, they sometimes go under the tree, but at the moment they are busy taking some food. In this area, in Samburu, I think there's a lot of trees for them to feed. There's a lot of bushes and trees for them to feed. In this area, because we don't have so many bushes, they also go picking these plants, small plants that grows,
Oh yeah.
and also they go for grass.
Mm.
Yeah, they also feed on grass. But in many cases, elephants go more for trees and shrubs. Yeah, but because of the nature here, they have taken almost everything. They concentrate with what they get or what they find. Yeah.
Вот шерик. Look.
So this is the African buffalo. And this is a boy by himself. But I'm sure there is another group somewhere. Other boys are not very far from him. In case you come across the wrong one, who is by himself, is the most dangerous one. Because he's not happy. He feel like everybody is an enemy. So in many cases, when you come around one, don't wait for that buffalo to come close to you. They are the most dangerous one. And in case you come across an injured one, which have some injuries, like people who are trying to kill, or he have been kicked out by other boys, also is very dangerous. And also when you come across a mother with a baby, you know, mother care. They want to protect their babies. Also they are very dangerous. But mud bathing because it's getting hot. Cool the temperature. The mud, and then there's a big layer of mud that broke the discs to get the air, oxygen, and they will suffocate. They will die. And then when the mud dries up, they go on grass, and in case there is a drought, they can also go for these shrubs. They are mixed feeders, so they can feed on grass and they can feed on shrubs. Yeah. The speed more than human. They can go to a speed of more than 56 kilometers per hour. So they can run faster than me. And their biggest enemy is when you come across a group of lions.
I've
Yeah.
seen it on TV.
Yes. And Masai Mara is so big, it goes all over. The hill you see behind there, that is Tanzania. And then the hill down there also is Tanzania. So you are very close to the border.
Oh.
So whenever you have like the migration coming to Kenya, we are the first people to spot. Because just like at the border. And when they are going back to Tanzania, we are the last people to say bye-bye, see you next year. Yeah, yeah. You can see also how he also sometimes scratching.
Oh yeah.
Oops, sorry. So these are topi. And you can see these are two young ones and then two mummies. And you can see the blue on the side of the leg.
One giraffe. Giraffe.
Yeah. Terrorized. Yeah, not from anywhere. You come and try to attack the giraffe because your life will be.
Блин, не могла к компу подключиться опять, ребят. Не могу стрим выключить. Пришлось пробовать с большого запуститься. Там вообще 3G. Здесь 4G, но к компу не могу подключиться. Оно меня заставляет стримить дальше. Блин, мой айфон летит. Сори. Пока не подключусь, не выключу. Пока не подключусь, не выключу. Мы там на жираф. Мы там на жираф. Toilet paper for people who see Leon.
is a Thompson gazelle boy. With boys, they have big horns. Female with very small horns. Yeah. We are very lucky to have rain some few days ago. That is why it's so great. 10 days ago, it was very dry and great.
Ром нагло пойдет. Блин, когда что-то говорю в камеру, он думает, что я ему говорю. Просто смысл говорить все равно лагает. И никто не слышит. Блин, ну жирафы, конечно, зачетные были, я вам скажу. Там еще маленькие были жирафики, 2. Ром, не мечтай. Передай гиду привет от чата. Не. А что должно быть не зелено?
So that's a group of boys together. The buffaloes, and then there's one Pumba. Yeah.
I think it's Nakaluhod.
The warthog.
Warthog.
Yes.
Это самый лучший зоопарк в мире, когда ты смотришь на...
How is the vegetation in Sabur? Is it green now? Did they have rain?
It's
на зверей не в
Yes.
It's very
клетке.
dry.
It's dry.
In fact, they were green than us. Here was very dry.
It's very hot.
Yes. Okay.
Very
Okay.
hot during the day.
Yes.
But in the morning it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And also in the evening, weather is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
But during the day,
Oh.
you don't want to go out.
Sorry. This area is good throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solio is cooler though.
Yeah, that is the coldest of
Yeah.
all the three.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can see the hardy beasts on the left walking together.
Ну какого льва? Просто правда, потому что они будут делать, если... Наверное, сзади этот чувак, он с ружьем. Да, охранник наш.
this is so good to be with the two types of gazelles together. This one here is called the Thompson gazelle, and the other group down there is the Grant gazelle. And one way of trying to identify them is by the size of the body. You can see the Grant are much bigger. And then if you check the Grant gazelle, on their back they have a lot of white patch that goes over the tail, and half of their tail is white. But with this one here, the Thompson gazelle, you can see the white goes under the tail. That is one way of trying to identify which is which. Yeah. And then when you check the Grant gazelle, they have a half of the tail is white, only at the tip of the tail is black. I'm sure with binocular maybe you can be able to see. Yeah.
You want to use binocular?
Do you like to use this here?
No, I see.
Yeah. You see the difference? You can zoom?
Yeah, I have very good zoom.
Yeah. So if you check behind the tail, the Grant, the white goes over the tail, and on the upper side of the tail is white, only the tip that is black. And when we talk about the Thompson gazelle, the white goes under the tail. Yeah. So that is one of the main way to identify the two. And then the size. The Grant is much bigger. Also, can you see the horns? They are very, very big. And then with the Thompson gazelle, the horns are bigger, but not as big as for the Grant gazelle. And the size of the body is a little bit smaller. Yeah.
Да, у меня классный
And then on my
батончик.
side we have the Pumba down there.